Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am doing some planning for Disney in my travel binder. Yay! So I'm excited about getting set up in here. I am going to basically reuse some pages that I have in my travel notebook. I have a section in here. It's not really labeled or anything, but I do know that I had at some point kind of started a Disney travel planner, and it's just for me to take notes on the trip, but you can see that I didn't really get a ton of use out of these pages, and so what I decided to do is just to go in here and add to it. That's just what I think I'm going to do, is instead of trying to redo the pages and have another set of more bare pages, I'm just going to fill these in and just kind of go from there. I think what I'm going to do is just step one, I'm going to pull, we decided to plan a trip for basically 3 weeks from now, so I don't need all of these weeks. I think I'm just going to use the first set here, and I think that's 4 weeks. Let me just double check. I'm going to end right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 weeks. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to move it to the front just so that way I know that I'm using it. And actually, I'm just going to take it off the discs. It got extra noisy in my house at this point, so I'm going to switch to voiceover and actually probably speed up the video a little bit. But what I decided to do is kind of keep it fairly straightforward. I've got a couple of numbering stickers as well as some boxes, but most of what I'm going to be doing is coming from this particular sticker book. It is a Mickey Minnie Disney sticker book. It I think is called, let me check the title in just a minute, but this is a quick flip through. Oh, there are some letters. I needed numbers though, so I just think this would be just a super quick and easy way of redating it, and just kind of covering up everything that I need. And the name of the sticker book is Happy Classroom, by the way, so just so you have that. I did use this one sticker book for all of the spreads that I'm doing here. Okay, I went to grab some washi. I just kind of kept it really simple. It's just these ones that I found really quickly in my stash. And I'm gonna get my washi cutter. Okay, I was gonna start with this, but it's not even sticky. I need to throw that rule away. But we're going to just lay down the washi so that way I can undate the outdated numbers and then kind of redate. And from this point, I'm going to speed up the video. Again, I'm doing the voiceover now just because in real time, when I was recording this video, the kids were being quite loud, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up and do the narration at this point. I do speed up my videos to 4 times speed, so in real time this was about 30 minutes of work, but it's been reduced to what is 6 or 7 minutes, 9 minutes total for the entire video. But I'm going through and basically undating and then labeling it. This was 5 weeks out from the trip, and then using stickers to cover up the old information, the information from the previous trip. Then I just get in here and just start filling it in with additional stickers so that way I can take notes and do all of the planning for the trip. But again, just trying to keep it simple to use these pages, but also not overthink it too much. I want to fill it in and be able to use these pages to their fullest, but I don't want to take too much time. So like I said, just keeping it simple. So you can see here I've already switched to the next week. This is 4 weeks out from the trip. Even though we planned the trip basically for 3 weeks from this time, I'm going to go ahead and go back in and just kind of do some back planning and just make notes actually and journal a little bit about the trip and just how we plan for these trips. And so I am going to make use of these additional pages that I am decorating. But again, I'm just kind of coming in here and filling it in. This sticker said teaching is an adventure, so I just cut out the adventure part of it, and again just filling it in. There is one sticker on here that says family shirts. I always love to dress as a family in a specific family shirt, and so I'm going to leave that is always like a perpetual kind of thing for me, and so it applies for this trip as well as the previous trip. Nothing else to cover up from like the last trip. But then I just put down some labels, and then I'm going to add the 4 weeks out and move on to the next week. Again, undating everything just so that way it's clean, putting the 3 and Then what I do again is just decorate. Now you'll see that at this point I started decorating first. I'm pulling some of the red foil stickers because I thought that would be just kind of a cute spread. And then I decided to use these kind of like pencils. They are pencils with like a Mickey, I guess, like sketch or drawing. And so I just kind of spread those around. 3 weeks out is kind of where I like ramp up the planning and just make sure everything is kind of done. And so that's, you know, a big week for me. I decided I love this giant sticker, Teach, Love, Inspire. And I just wanted to fix this one. But I just love the look of it. And then I do have, I just want to add this one, but I do have this one sticker, or like this one old piece of information. It still could apply for this particular trip. It's a restaurant that we went to on the last trip, but I decided to go ahead and cover it up. And yeah, again, just keeping it very simple. Here you can see there's lots of different boxes that need to be covered up, so I'm going to white it out, add some washi, and then cover up these boxes so that way again I can reuse it. The one big note here you can see is Tron, and I left that. We can obviously go to Tron again. These notes from the previous trip are from when Tron was when it had their soft opening for the ride, and so we did end up riding Tron for this particular trip. So it was just, I mean, it's nice just to keep it in there. It serves as decor, I guess. You can see as I'm moving through these like very quickly that I tend to be a functional planner. I'm not very great at like doing the creative stickering and that kind of thing. So it's definitely where I lay down the stickers just to make it pretty, but I'm really much more focused on the function of it. For this big sticker here, I did cut out the part that was teaching related. So it's something like my classroom makes me smile today or something like that. And so I trimmed off the classroom part of it and just left it to smile today, which I thought was super cute. Wanted to add a little bit more washi just to fill it in a little bit, but these stickers will definitely, or these pages will definitely be filled in once I start taking notes. So this is the final week. There's definitely a note here for Victoria and Albert's. I decided just to cover that up with this Mickey planner, and then we just kind of went from there, because that was the only piece of information that was outdated or like from the old trip. And because this particular page already had like these word strips on it, I just went through the sticker book and just added more. Again, just trying to fill it in. I thought it just like kept the theme going, and that was the whole point, is for me just to keep using the pages instead of like trying to redo or like rework it. There's so much empty space. I just want to be able to use it. So I wanted to, this is the day that we're leaving on Sunday. And so I wanted to have a to-do list here, but that's pretty much it. Just kind of putting this last sticker down just to balance it out a little bit, but I'm going to call it done. And now let me go ahead and flip through all these pages. Again, I think it works where I just put stickers to cover up the things that didn't apply to this particular trip from the old trip, and just added more stickers just to fill it in. And even with adding additional stickers, it is still fairly bare just because that is my style. But I was able to get through 5 weeks worth of pages using that one sticker book, Happy Classroom, and now I'm ready to get in here and start planning. So I'm going to stick it in, stick these pages into my travel binder. I'm going to just kind of put it right here in the front so that way I know where they are. And now I am ready to get in here and just use these pages. I'm super excited about this. I like being able to reuse my pages like this. And so that is all. Again, this is my travel binder, and I am ready to do some Disney planning. I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.